I'm going to start with Deuteronomy chapter 28. And this helps to identify who the African Americans are in the world. Who are they? Since we have no real true nationality, we have no nation, no geographical landmass on the planet to call home other than this corporate society called America. We have no language that is our own. We have no God that is our own. We have nothing authentic and of our own culture. We don't even have our own foods. We have what was given to us. We took the slop. We take the slop that was given to us, I don't know how long ago, and we still apply that to our own culture of food today. So we are a lost tribe. Now, I know that you heard of the lost tribes of Israel. Well, that's who we are. We are a lost people, but now we are finding out who we are. And Deuteronomy chapter 28 gives Deuteronomy 28 explains, it gives a good description of who we are on the planet, okay? And why we are in the predicament that we are in today, okay? And how we, the Most High's people, how we turned to other gods and got ourselves in the predicament that we are. Okay. Now, before I read Deuteronomy 28, I'm going to read two small paragraphs in Genesis chapter 15, starting with verse 12. And it says, "As the sun was setting, Abram fell into a deep sleep, and a thick and dreadful darkness came over him. Then the Lord said to him, know for certain that for 400 years your descendants will be strangers in a country that is not their own, and they will be enslaved and mistreated there." Sound familiar? The year 1619 up to the year 2019, that's exactly 400 years. Now you have all this bull crap going on. Someone's scared that their prized possession is about to come out. Okay? Come out of bondage. "But I will punish the nation that they will serve as slaves, and afterward the descendants will come out with a great possession." That's speaking about us. That's why you have so many lies going on the planet right now, because we're on our way out. Okay? And so they're coming to us, trying to get us to defy ourselves with the mark of the beast right before we make it out. Okay? Now, I'm reading Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting with verse 1. "If you fully obey the Lord," this is to us, "if you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all his commands I give you today, the Lord your God," well, hold on, hold on. This is speaking to us this is speaking to our ancestors when we came out of Egypt. Okay? The Most High spoke these words through Moses, to Moses, to give to our people. Okay? This is before we came here to America. This is when we came out of Egypt. We were in Egypt for 430 years as slaves. When Moses brought us out, this is the prep talk that Moses had with us, so that we don't go back into bondage and wind up where we're at now, today. Okay? Now, this is explaining to you why we're here today. This is the prep talk Moses had with our people. "If you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all his commands I give you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations of the earth. All these blessings will come on you and accompany you if you obey the Lord your God. You will be blessed in the city and blessed in the country. The fruit of your womb will be blessed, the crops of your land, and the young of your livestock." We ain't got no livestock. Okay? The fruit of our womb is not blessed. We're giving birth to generational curses. crops, with the crops of our land, we ain't got no crops and we ain't got no land. And as a matter of fact, the shit that we try to do plant, it starts to grow out of season. You know why? Because it's genetically modified organisms. It can't deal with the sun. Okay, so as soon as the sun starts to leave and fall starts to happen, that's when our crops start to try to grow and they wither and die. Okay, you can find that in the Bible too. These are all curses. Okay, you will till the land by the sweat of your eyebrow for no reason, because you will yield no crops back. This is a curse. Okay. The calves of your herds and lambs and your flocks, we have none of those. Your basket, your basket of your kneading will be blessed. That's when you have your basket of your kneading will be blessed. That's before we had, that's the only thing I can compare to that right now is say like a Walmart bag or a Giant's bag, where you go shopping and you put your stuff in the bag. Your food will be blessed. Our food is not blessed, man. That stuff is cursed. All that stuff is poisonous. This is our kneading basket. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you would go out with your kneading basket and you will go and fill it with crops out in the land. Okay? But now we eat out of the hand of Satan and we go into his stores. Okay? And that stuff is not blessed. You will be blessed when you come and blessed when you go out. The Lord will grant blessed when you come and blessed when you go out. You come into this world not blessed, and you go out not blessed. You come into this world at the hands of your enemy. You tell them that you're bearing a child. You let them birth your child, smack it, shoot it up with this, shoot it up with that. Okay? Put it into a system. Give it a prison ID number called a social security, goddamn. Okay? A birth certificate. Okay? And when you die, it's an improper burial. You get a death certificate. They take everything that they want and need. They take all your blood, fill you up with so-called embalming fluid for so-called good reason. It's bullshit. They take your blood because they drink it and they use it to do witchcraft against our people. And then they give you an improper burial. You're supposed to go back to the dirt from which you came. They put you in a damn bulletproof box. The reason why is because you died murdered and diseased and don't even know it. But the ground bears witness. Okay? So they want to separate your body from the blood. And the body and blood from the dirt, because when Cain killed Abel and he got buried in the dirt, the blood cried out from the grave and told the Most High said, "Where's Abel? Where's Cain? Where's Abel?" Cain was like, "Oh, I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" The Most High said, "You do know. You killed them. You know how I know? Because his blood cries out from the grave. Now you're going to be cursed." Now here's Cain. Cain buries us. And he separates our body from the dirt and the blood. Okay? That's why you have blood versus the crip. So it's improper burial. Because as soon as we start to get buried in the dirt properly, they won't be able to do what they're doing to us on the planet. The Most High will act and say, "Wow, this is what you're doing to them." The Most High acts through nature, not some dude flying with wings. I hope you follow me and understand. I'm going fast, but if you don't follow me, ask me your questions and I'll answer. The Lord will grant that the enemies who rise up against you will be defeated before you. They will come at you from one direction, but they will flee from you in 7 directions. The Lord will send a blessing on your barns and on everything that you put your hand to. The Lord will give you blessings in the land that he is giving you. This is the land that he has given them. This because they was leaving out of Egypt, like I said, and they were going over, crossing the Jordan into Israel. Okay? Into Israel. The Lord will establish you as his holy people, as he promised you on oath. If you keep the commands of the Lord your God and walk in obedience to him, then all of do you hear how this is saying the Lord your God? He is speaking to a particular people. Okay? This is Israel. Okay? Then all of the people on the earth will see you. All of the people on the earth will see you are called by the name of the Lord, and they will fear you. Do you hear what it just said? All of the people on the earth will see you and see that you are called by the name of the Lord and will fear you. This ain't speaking to everybody. I am the Lord your God. Everybody, he's not everybody's God. Y'all need to understand that. You're dealing with Satan. People talking about one God and all one government, one God, all loving God. Everybody come to Jesus. This is Satan trying to establish his own kingdom on the earth. The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity, the fruit of your womb, the young of your flock, of your livestock, and the crops of the ground, in the land that he swore your ancestors to your ancestors to give you. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on the land in season, and to bless all of the work of your hands. That means you're not going to be out there planting stuff for no reason. You will lend to many nations and will borrow from none. The Lord will make you the head, not the tail. If you pay attention to the commands of the Lord your God that I give you this day and carefully follow them, you will always be on top, never at the bottom. Do not turn aside from any of the commands that I give you today, to the right or to the left, following other gods and serving them. You serve money, you serve Allah, you serve Jesus, you serve a fucking car, you serve a house, you serve all types of gods, you serve witchcraft, sorcery, you serve sexual intercourse, you serve clothes and jewelry, alcohol, you serve all kinds of gods. Okay? However, if you do not obey the Lord your God, and do not carefully follow his commands and decrees that I'm giving you today, all of these curses will come upon you and overtake you. You will be cursed in the city and cursed in the country. Your basket and your kneading trough will be cursed. You're going to go in with your kneading basket. You're going to buy all of these fruits and vegetables and foods and meats and all of this stuff, and it's all cursed, all of it. The fruit of your womb will be cursed, and the crops of your land, and your calves and your herds of the lambs of your flocks, cursed. You will be cursed when you come and cursed when you go out. The Lord will send you curses, confusion, and rebuke in everything that you put your hand to, until you are destroyed and come to sudden ruin because of the evil that you have done in forsaking him. The Lord will plague you with diseases until he has destroyed you from the land that you are entering to possess. The Lord will strike you with wasting disease, with fever and inflammation, with scorching heat and drought, with blight and mildew, which will plague you until you perish. The sky over your head will be bronze, the ground beneath you iron. The Lord will turn the rain of your country into dust and powder. I will come down from the skies until you are destroyed. The Lord will cause you to be defeated before your enemies. You will come at them from one direction, but flee from them in 7 directions. You will become a thing of horror to all of the kingdoms of the earth. The carcasses will be food. Your carcasses will be food for all of the birds and the wild animals. Listen, who the hell is getting found laid out in some damn, who other than us is getting found in some damn park with their organs missing, bro? Who? Tell me. Who else? Who's getting found in some desert some damn where near California? Young teenagers with their organs missing, man. Huh? Come on, I would love to fucking know. I would love to know. Who else is an astonishment for the world? We look foolish on the goddamn internet with some damn lady putting glue in her hair. We look foolish. Foolish. We got it bad, bro. And turning to Jesus will not help you. It never will. That guy to give you money just so you can be a little more poisoned. Oh, money is good, man. Money is bullshit. Listen to these people's testament. It's all about money. Listen to their testimony. Listen to it. Well, I was broke and now I got money. I didn't have a job and now I got a great job. I was walking and now I got a car. Whip the fucking do. Somebody want to hear that bullshit. The Most High don't deal with money, cars, houses, and all that bullshit. All right? A job. The Most High don't give a fuck about none of that. People got the game messed up, yo. You have no idea. Your carcasses will be food for all of the wild birds and animals, and there will be no one to frighten them away. The Lord will afflict you with boils, the same boils of Egypt, and with tumors, festering sores in the itch, and from which you cannot be cured. The Lord will afflict you with madness, blindness, and confusion of the mind. At midday, you will grope about like a blind person in the dark. You will be unsuccessful in everything that you do. Day after day, you will be oppressed and robbed with no one to rescue you. Who does it sound like? Who does it sound like? You will be oh wait, hold on. You're bugging, bro. Don't read that. You're bugging. Put a smile on your face. Be happy. About what? You will be pledged to be married to a woman, but another man will take her and rape her. Who does that sound like? Huh? Shit, you will build a house, but you will not live in it. You will plant a vineyard, but you will not even begin to enjoy its fruits. Your ox will be slaughtered before your eyes, but you will eat none of it. The donkey will be forcibly taken from you, and it will not be returned. Your sheep will be given to your enemies, and no one will rescue them. Your sons and daughters will be given to another nation. Send them to school, or we're going to take them from you. If they miss 3 days, we're going to give you a fine. Anything after that, we're sending in child services. We'll lock you up and take them. That is not your children. You want to go to your enemies when your children is being born. You signed them over at birth, and you wonder why. You go your whole life accepting terms and conditions. You go your whole life making oaths and treaties with the most wicked, diabolical people on the planet Earth. And you wonder why you go through what you go through. But then when somebody comes speaking to you like this, speaking straight out of the Bible and matching up your wicked, filthy life, they're crazy. All they're trying to do is help you and to give you something that the pastor in the church ain't going to give you. With a big smile, you want somebody to come smiling. That's your problem. You like Kool-Aid instead of rain, water. Come on, man. And you will wear out your eyes watching for them day after day, powerless to lift a hand against them. A people that you do not know will eat what your land and your labor produce. And do you hear this, bro? Take your ass to work. Keep taking your ass to work every single day. Between 8 and 12 hours. Some of these women going to work between 12 and 16 hours. Keep on. Somebody else is eating from the fruit of your labor. Someone else is. You think you are? Because you can prove to me that you have a house with an address and a car? Bro, man, that car don't do nothing but get you back and forth to the plantation. You don't really do it to do too much other in it. Come on now and go to the store to buy some more poison. That house ain't nothing but a prison cell. You just don't see it as such. That's what it is. It's a prison cell. You live on what block? What block do you live on? You live on the 300 block of what? Okay, and you have an address, just like a cell has. You have an ID in your wallet, just like an inmate has. He has a cell. He lives on a cell block. He has a cell on his door. He has an inmate ID number with his mug shot on there. So do you. Come on now. You work at a job. What plant you work at? What plant? Plantation. A people that you do not know will eat from the land, the labor, from your land and from the labor that you produce, and you will have nothing but cruel oppression all your days. The sights that you see will drive you mad. Who does it sound like? Come on. The Lord will afflict your knees and your legs with painful bulls that cannot be cured, spreading them from the sores to your feet to the top of your head. The Lord will drive you and the king that you set over you to a nation unknown to you, a nation unknown to you or to your ancestors. There you will worship other gods, gods of wood and stone. Wood and stone. See, the Muslims, they pray to this stone cubicle thing over in Mecca. They face that stone from far away. They get down 5 times a day and they face that stone and they pray to it. They even sometimes make the pilgrimage over there to bow down before this stone once, I guess, a year, I guess. You feel me? Wood. You see the wooden cross. You see the wooden cross. You know who you already know. You know who this is talking about. These are the two religions that they offer you inside of the institution called prison. They offer you Christianity, a Bible, or Islam. They give you a Quran, whichever one you want when you go to jail, when you first get to jail. The government offers you this. That's how you know there's nothing good about it. But they don't tell you nothing about being an Israelite. That's something you got to find out all on your own. Therefore, worshiping other gods, gods of wood and stone, you will, and wood, money made out of wood. Yeah, money's made from wood. You will become a thing of horror, a byword, and an object of ridicule among all of the people where the Lord will drive you. Ridicule. We will be a byword, nigger, black dude, and a thing of ridicule before the whole entire place that we're at. It's actually the whole world. Because when you go, look at us. We're all over the TV. Shake it like a shot shaker, shake it like a side shaker. To the window, to the sweat drip down my butt. Listen to us. Come on. We got dudes on there with beards on, with wigs on. A bad bitch. Bad bitch. They're telling you straight up what that is. Housewives of Atlanta. Now they're trying to paint the image of a housewife to show black people that a housewife is this goddamn Jezebel looking creature. You're letting them give you the image? You're letting them really tell you the vision of what a housewife is supposed to be and look like? These goddamn hoes. We ain't nothing but fools. And for money, they selling us out. And you fucking idiots is buying it. Every time I look at my people, they're wearing this new image that they promote to us on TV. An object of ridicule among all the people where the Lord will drive you. Now they're putting this damn black transgender dude that's outrunning all of these females in the league that he's in. And people are like, oh, that's bullshit. You don't understand. They're putting this in your face so you can look at it and be astonished by it and have a problem with it so that they can bring in something new to this world order, which is transgender leagues. They want to make a hope for fairness and equality purposes. They always get you with equality purposes. They're going to bring forth transgender leagues because you wanted it. They create the problem and they give you the solution. It's all bad, bro. Tune it out. You got to tune the fuck out of all of it. Get back to nature. Get back to the Most High. They playing the shit out of us, bro. The devil was showing his ass. And people just don't see it. You will sow much seed in the field, but you will harvest little because locusts will devour it. You will plant vineyards and cultivate them, but you will not drink the wine or gather the grapes because worms will eat them. You will have olive trees throughout your country, but you will not. Oh, that's another thing. Hold on. People talk about drinking wine and shit, and they think that they can because it's in the Bible. Listen, man. Yeah, drink wine, bro. But you got to, don't drink it out of the hand of your enemy. Don't go to Satan for some wine. Come on. I see that dude, New Breed. He sits on here and he drinks wine. And you following that dude? Listen, you grow your own grapes, grow your own, whatever you want to make with the wine, and then make wine with what you grew. Okay? You don't go to Satan to buy alcohols, go to wine and spirits and buy stuff from him. What's wrong with you? Come on. You will have olive trees throughout your country, but you will not use the oil because the olives will drop off. You will have sons and daughters, but you will not keep them because they will go into captivity. When your child is in school for 8 hours a day, they are in captivity. Do you think that this means that they have to be locked behind bars with chains? Hell no. You will have children, but you will not keep them because they will go into captivity. They got some damn monkey that they're looking up to every day for 8 hours that's now teaching them about LGBT to some damn elementary school students. Do you know what this means? And then your child comes home and you whoop their ass if they don't do their homework. Bro, you mean to tell me 8 hours a day in school and then come home and have to do an hour and a half more of homework? And then watch cartoons because you don't really got time for them like that. Then watch some more bullshit to captivate their mind. And then they go to sleep and wake up and do it all over again. And out of that whole year, they only get 2 months off. And they go right back into it. They don't have subjects in school. They are the subject, being subjected to this bullshit, this madness. You don't understand. It pisses me off because there's nobody that has a gun to your head making you go to your enemy when you have a child. You just do it. Shit. And then you call that same motherfucker up to piece apart what he wants from your dead body when one of your relatives die. You call that same wicked, untrustworthy motherfucker up to cut you open and do what they want. Man, listen, bro. Y'all niggas better wake up. I hope you're listening close to me. Because this is what the truth sounds like. It ain't no goddamn body coming and smiling and talking to you like this and to talking peace when there is no peace. That's what the Most High says. Woe to the pastors and preachers that tell my people peace when there is no peace. They dress the wound of my people as if it doesn't even exist. Woe unto them, and they're going to pay for that. The foreigners who reside among you will rise above you higher and higher. The foreigners who live among us will rise higher and higher. A foreigner, a Chinese person, we've been here before Chinese people. They rise before us. Indians, we've been here before Indians and all of these people. Okay? And all these other people who you think are our brothers and sisters, Mexicans and all that, they're doing way better than you. They can come here and set up shop. They can come here in 1 year and be doing way better than you in this land that's kicking your ass. And you built it through your own blood, sweat, and tears. The foreigner who resides among you will rise up above you higher and higher, but you will sink lower and lower. They will lend to you, but you will not lend to them. They will be the head, and you will be the tail. All of these curses will come on you. They will pursue you and overtake you until you are destroyed. Because you did not obey the Lord your God and observe the Lord your God and obey. Now listen now, are you listening? Because this is speaking about other people and stuff here, not going through what you're going through because you did not obey the Lord your God and observe the commands and decrees that he gave you. Law, statutes, and commandments that these devils told you that you don't have to listen to anymore. You don't have to listen to that, motherfucker. How about that? Why the hell would you listen to somebody tell you what you have to listen to? The Most High told you to keep the law, statutes, and commandments forever in your generations. Forever in your generations. So that it may go well with you. Forever. Not until someone comes. They will be a sign and a wonder to you and your descendants forever. Okay, because you did not serve the Lord your God joyfully and gladly in the time of prosperity. That's when everything was going good. You forgot about the Most High when we came out of Egypt. Therefore, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in dire poverty, you will serve the enemies of the Lord. You will serve the enemies that the Lord sends against you. He will put an iron yoke around your neck until he destroys you. Who's it sound like? Who the fuck had an iron yoke around their damn neck until they were completely and utterly destroyed? You've seen the pictures. The pictures prove it. The Lord will bring a nation against you from afar away, from the ends of the earth, like an eagle swooping down. A nation whose language you will not understand. A fierce, listen, we don't even understand the language today, bro. To begin to understand the language, you have to look up the etymology of the word. E-T-Y-mology of the word to understand the root of this English language, because it's all backwards and it's all cursed. Okay? It's all conning, because you go out there and you protest against. You go out there and protest against something. It's not possible, because pros and cons are two opposites, and you should know that. I shouldn't have to say this to you, but you protest. If you're against something, then you should contest, not protest. But you don't think about that. A nation whose language you will not understand. A fierce-looking nation without respect for the old or pity for the young. A fierce-looking nation. Hairy backs. If they would stop shaving, you would see how fierce they look. Hairy, bushy eyebrows. Long, knotty, bushy beards. Bushy, long, bushy hair. Bushy chests. Blue, green, or gray eyes like an animal. Okay? Bloodthirsty. They even promote their food on television still bloody. They have no pity for the young or for the old. You can watch a cop holding the old lady down, punching her in the face. You can see them shoot a child unarmed. You can see them do this. Who the fuck do you think this is talking about? Huh? Some red nigga underground with horns? Don't play me. They will devour the young of your livestock and the crops of your land until you are destroyed. They will leave you no grain, new wine, no olive oil, nor any calves of your herds or lambs of your flocks until you are ruined. Who got all the motherfucking cows? Where's all the lambs at? They charge you like $15 for a little ass lamb chop. Who got all the lambs? You will never see a lamb running by. You will never see a horse just running down the street. You will never see a cow just chilling somewhere. They have them. They have them. There was a point in time where we had dominion over the earth until we sold ourselves out for small gain. We wanted to take on the customs of these wicked people on the planet. And the Most High said, you know what? That's what you want to do? I'm out. Go ahead. Go ahead. Now you got to deal with them for 400 years. You wanted to deal with their gods and deal with their customs? Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Now you got to deal with them for 400 years. You cannot call on me. You won't even know who I am to call on me. You forgot about me. This is where our ancestors got us. So while y'all sit around talking about you pray to your ancestors and you praise your ancestors and this and that, you talk so good about them, this is where they got your fucking monkey ass at. Okay? And then when you have somebody here who understands what was done, you get smart with them, you tell them to shut their face. They will lay siege to all of the cities throughout the land until the high fortified walls which you trust fall down. They will besiege all of the cities throughout the land the Lord God is giving you. Because of the suffering your enemy will afflict on you during the siege, you will eat the fruit of your womb, the flesh of your sons and daughters the Lord your God has given you. Okay? Listen, there's women today eating the placenta for nutrition reasons. You see it as good. You don't see nothing wrong with it. Let me tell you something. You are doing very bad on the planet whenever you have to resort to eating your own placenta for nutrients. Let me tell you that. Trust me. Oh, you are. You're doing very bad. You have no idea where to go find herbs and stuff. You don't know. You don't know. You need someone to tell you where the herbs and stuff is, because you just can't figure it out. You don't have that knowledge. You could, but you choose not to listen. The flesh of your sons and daughters, even the most gentle and sensitive man among you will have no compassion on his own brother or his wife that he loves or his surviving children. And he will not give one of them any of the flesh of his children that he is eating. What does this mean? I'm going to read that one more time, yo, and I'm going to explain to you what that is saying. It says, even the gentle, the gentleman, the sensitive man that is among you, he will have no compassion on his own brother or his wife that he loves, and he will not, or his children, he will not give any of the flesh of his children that he is eating to anyone else. Somebody might say, well, what the hell? He's going to be eating. How is he gentle? How is he gentle and a caring, kind man, but he's eating the flesh of his own child and not sharing it with anybody? That would mean that he's not gentle. No. You have to understand that this happens. This is happening today, right here, right now. You just don't see it. Let me explain it to you. If I go out and get some McDonald's and my son wants a bite, and I'll be like, nah, man, hell no. You should have, no. You should have said that this is what you wanted. I'm eating this. You knew that I was going to McDonald's. Okay? If my wife asks me, and I'm like, no, hell no. You should know. You said you wanted pizza. You got what you got. I'm eating my McDonald's, and I go to eat my food. Listen, let me tell you something about McDonald's and all of these fast food places. And all of these places, period. Hamburger meat, keep buying it, whatever. There's human meat ground up in there. Okay? You're eating your own children. Okay? You don't have to be my biological son or daughter for you to be a child of mine. You know what I'm saying? If any one of my brothers and sisters out here have a child, that is considered my child, because we're from the same community. We're the same people. These people come up missing, and they take what they want from the body, and then they grind it up in the hamburger meat and feed it back to us. And so we're being stingy with the fruit, with the flesh of our own young. That's what that means. Come on. They make these type of videos go viral on YouTube for a reason. You see niggas fighting over a McChicken for McDonald's, or over a double cheeseburger, or they'll put it in there where a nigga got shot over some noodles or something like that. They do this on purpose, bro. All right. Anyway, so he's not going to give any of the flesh of his children that he is eating. It will be all that he has left, because of all of the suffering that your enemy will inflict on you during the siege of all of your cities. Yeah, it's all that you got left. Because you want to eat meat. Where you going to get the meat from? Where are you going to get the meat from? That's all that you have, is what these devils is offering. You just don't see it as bad as what it really is. But it is. Trust me. Trust me. You get hungry. This is all that you have. What are you going to go and eat? You don't know no better. You can't go out there and go find nothing. These devils got it rigged like this. That's why you can't walk out into nature and find no tomato tree just growing somewhere. You can't just find cucumbers growing up a vine and up a tree. You can't just find grapes out in nature. You can't just find watermelons out there and just in the woods, in the forest somewhere. You never will. You know why? Because these devils is good at what they do. They said it like that. They said it like that. They take things that they can institutionalize and captivate and control, regulate, and they put it in your mind that this is what fruits and vegetables are. Okay? There's stuff out there that you walk past every single day that is herbs, and fruits and vegetables that they never told you that's what it is. So when you think fruits and vegetables, you think of the things that they taught you in school. You understand? I'm finding this out on my own, just leaving out here into nature. The Most High is leading me to things that these devils never, ever told me that I could eat. The Most High is leading me to it. I was putting it on my other YouTube channel before they removed it. This coming season, I'll show you a lot of things, though, coming up that you can eat. But continuing. Let me see. The most gentle and sensitive woman. It will be all that he has left on this because of the suffering that your enemy will inflict on you during the siege of your cities. The most gentle and sensitive woman among you, so sensitive and gentle that she would not venture to touch the ground with the sole of her foot. She's so gentle and just so like stuck up that she won't touch the ground with her actual sole of her foot. She wants to keep her foot soft. That's how gentle she is. She will begrudge the husband. She will have a grudge on her husband that she loves and her own son and daughter, the afterbirth from her womb and the children she bears. Okay? For the dire need, she intends to eat them secretly because of the suffering. Do you hear what this is saying? She will desire to eat her own children in secretly. She will desire to eat them, and the placenta of her womb she would desire to eat in secret, so that she doesn't have to share and stuff like that. Because of the dire need that she intends to eat them secretly because of the suffering of your enemy that will be afflicted on you during the siege of your cities. If you do not, I'm at 58. If you do not carefully follow all of the words of this law which are written in this book, and do not revere the glorious and awesome name of the Lord your God, the Lord will send fearful plagues on you and your descendants, harsh and prolonged disasters, and severe and lingering illnesses. He will bring on you all of the diseases of Egypt that you dreaded. So all the stuff we dealt with in Egypt, he's going to bring it all back to us, he's saying. And they will cling to you. The Lord will also bring on you every kind of sickness and disaster not recorded in this book of the law until you are destroyed. You who were as numerous as the stars of the sky will be left but few in number because you did not obey the Lord your God. Listen, look how small we are on the planet. Come on. They try to say that we're a big people on the planet because we're black. They try to add the Africans in that number and add us in with the Africans of the number and say that we're all these billions of people on the planet. Listen, we are not Africans. We are a nation set apart on the earth. Okay? And even in Africa, even all of those black nations, they are not the same either. And they will not even try to front and act like they are. You got little short ones, you got tall ones, you got big nose, small nose. They're all different, bro. Okay? The same as Asians don't come together and say that they're one big nation of Asians. Vietnamese person will snap on you if you call them Japanese. Japanese person don't want you calling them fucking Chinese. Chinese people don't want you calling them Vietnamese. Cambodian. All right? They're not the same. Okay? And that's point blank. That's point blank. And lighter skinned people are not the same. A white person, an American is not the same as a Jewish motherfucker. All right, a Jewish motherfucker is not the same as an Italian. We're all different, bro. All right, and a German is not the same as a Turkish person. All right, we're all different. All right. Okay, we're the nation of Israel, a small people in the world. We used to be big in number, it says, but we got fewer in number because we did not obey the Lord our God, just as it pleased the Lord to make you prosper and increase in number, so it will please him to ruin and destroy you. You will be uprooted from the land that you are entering to possess. Then the Lord will scatter you among all nations, from one end of the earth to the other. There you will worship other gods, gods of wood and stone. Neither you or your ancestors have known. Among those nations you will find no purpose, no resting place for the sole of your foot. There the Lord will give you a anxious mind, weary eyes with longing, and a despairing heart. You go on YouTube and you look at these people with their Lamborghinis and hi, how you doing? And they do this on purpose. They know the situation that we are in on the planet. That's why even when you go on YouTube, these commercials on YouTube, hi, I built my company. I can show you how to make $1 million in just 1 year. They do this because they know they got your interests. Because they know what you're going through. They just don't admit that they know what you're going through. But they know what you're going through. That's why it's all about money, money, money. They want you chasing after something that's bullshit, bro. Okay? And they put people on TV to show what you can potentially have. But it's all a front and a fake. They have Gucci Man with these big diamond teeth and his luxurious everything. Listen, bro. It's fake. It's not real. It's not real. It's all for the camera. All to get you just wanting this glorious thing because they know that you're down so low. Well, the Most High said for us to endure to the end. And we're at the end. So you be a fool to sell out and do something stupid for some money right now. The Lord will give you an anxious mind, weary eyes with longing, and despairing heart. You're going to want what they got. And they know that. So even when you're flicking the TV and a commercial comes on, it's all about money. Get rich fast. All of this bullshit, bro. Okay? You will live in constant suspense, filled with dread, both day and night, never sure of your life. In the morning you will say, if only it was evening, and in the evening, if only it were morning, because of the terror that will fill your hearts and the sights of your eyes, that your eyes will see. The Lord will send you, listen, you remember earlier what I read when the Most High said to Abram, he said, your descendants, be sure, just know that your descendants will be slaves in the land, not their own, and inflicted and treated bad for 400 years. Remember I said that. Now listen to what I'm about to say. The Lord will send you back into Egypt by ships on a journey I said that you should never make again. There you will offer yourselves for sale to your enemies as male and female slaves, but no one will buy you. You see, this is why, the reason why it says that here, see, it says by ship, you will go back into Egypt, land of bondage, 400 years. And here, we will offer ourselves as men and women slaves, but no one will buy us. Listen. See, here, we offer ourselves for everything that we're being destroyed by and everything that's coming back around and biting us, all the terms and conditions. Well, the conditions have been bad for us because we accept it. We accept the terms and conditions. Okay? Now, we apply for a job. So you get home and you be like, man, I worked all day, man. My back is killing me. You applied for that job. You offered yourself for that job because you think that that's what you need. I'm not going to say too much more, man. But I will say this. Everything that you have been being plagued with, you, your parents, your grandparents, and everyone else, they all had a choice. They all had a choice. Okay? Everything that plagues you here in this society comes with an application. You are a willing applicant for everything you received. And you sign your children up to come right behind you with the bullshit. You sign them right up into this stuff. Okay? Well, now we're starting to figure out the truth. We're starting to find out who we are. And the truth is here. man, the truth is here. And this is the reason why the terms and conditions here are starting to change. This is the reason why I stay in Facebook jail, just for speaking the truth. You know why? Because the truth shall set you free. When you know the truth, you ain't signing up. You ain't signing up for no treaties and no oaths with Satan anymore. You thought that only rappers, actors, and singers could sign their souls over to Satan? Could sign the bloody contract? Hell no. We've been doing it that was by deception. We have been doing it this whole entire time. Alright? So the truth shall set you free. And I'm going to stop here. That was Deuteronomy chapter 28. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.